There is a whisper within you that already knows you are worthy of every good thing, especially the freedom and comfort that come from financial abundance. Today, allow this gentle whisper to blossom into a resounding truth. You possess the power to transform your relationship with money. You do not have to struggle or settle. You do not have to believe the stories that say prosperity is reserved for only a lucky few. At the core of your being, there is an infinite reservoir of wisdom, love, and creativity, all of which can guide you to the abundant life you deserve. In every moment, you are creating your reality through your beliefs, words, and emotions. When you become conscious of this power, you discover that the path to a fuller bank account and lasting financial well-being isn't about force or frantic effort. It's about alignment, harmonizing your thoughts, your heart, and your deepest desires with the ever-present flow of abundance. This alignment begins when you recognize the profound connection between your inner world and the outer circumstances of your life. If you've ever felt anxious or uneasy about your finances, take heart. Those feelings are not a sign of failure. They are gentle signals directing you toward deeper self-discovery. Perhaps you believed that money was hard to come by, or that you'd never move beyond certain limitations. The beautiful reality is that these beliefs can be lovingly released and replaced with newer, more empowering truths. You have the freedom to shift your perspective, to see wealth as a natural outcome of living in harmony with your authentic self. Think of this journey as a compassionate dialogue with your innermost being, where you learn to nurture and respect all that you are. You'll find that as you cultivate self-love and acceptance, your energy naturally expands to welcome greater opportunities. Forgiveness becomes simpler. Gratitude becomes second nature, and your mind begins to focus on the possibilities that lie ahead rather than the troubles of the past. Each choice you make from this new place of self-trust carries a higher vibration, drawing in supportive people, unexpected windfalls, and creative ideas that propel you forward. Throughout this video, we will explore gentle yet transformative ways to visualize your wealth and watch as your bank account reflects the value and brilliance you already hold inside. We will talk about reshaping your beliefs, harnessing the power of affirmations, and embracing tools like mirror work and gratitude practices to accelerate your growth. As you listen, let every word serve as a warm reminder of how loved and capable you truly are. So let's begin this journey together. Remember that your sense of worthiness and your ability to receive are intimately connected. By tuning in to your vast inner well of self-belief, you'll notice your external world shifting in ways that almost feel magical. Yet this transformation isn't magic at all. It's the natural outcome of aligning with your highest vision of who you were always meant to be: abundant, free, and deeply fulfilled. Consider for a moment the vastness of the universe, teeming with stars and galaxies beyond counting. That same awe-inspiring sense of plenty resonates in your own life, if only you allow yourself to tap into it. Abundance is not a mere concept or fleeting wish. It is the underlying truth that there is more than enough for everyone. More than enough opportunities, resources, and goodwill. When you fully grasp the idea that life is brimming with possibilities, you begin to unlock the door to financial freedom. For many of us, scarcity thinking was absorbed early on from parents, society, or cultural narratives that told us to hoard and fear rather than trust and expand. But there is a liberating realization that awaits you. Your inner world holds the power to override these old imprints. The first step in this renewal process is to become conscious of any limiting story you've repeatedly told yourself about money. Do you feel deep down that wealth is only for those born into privilege? Do you sense that you must struggle endlessly to make ends meet? These assumptions can be gently released when you remember the universe's unending flow of resources and chances. Make a conscious decision today to replace thoughts of lack with those of abundance. For example, if you catch yourself worrying, "I never have enough," pause and introduce a new mantra such as, "I now open my mind to the infinite blessings that surround me." By speaking directly to your subconscious, you are planting fresh seeds of possibility. Over time, this consistent practice shifts your internal climate from fear to trust, from doubt to confidence. Think of abundance like the ocean tide. The waters ebb and flow, yet they are always present, forever renewing themselves in cycles. In the same way, money can flow into your life in waves, through unexpected gifts, new job opportunities, or a surge in your creative output. When you align your thoughts with the certainty that each wave will return to shore, you no longer feel the need to cling anxiously to the passing moment. You learn to ride the current and remain open to whatever form prosperity takes. As you hold this perspective, watch how your energy changes. You might sense a new peace around your financial decisions, a willingness to share more freely, and an openness to receiving help, advice, or guidance from others. This is not about naive optimism. It is about trusting in a principle that many have tested and proven. When you expand your capacity to believe in goodness, more goodness appears. It's as if your willingness to see abundance invites that abundance to see you. Hold this affirmation in your heart. I live in an abundant universe that constantly blesses me with opportunities to prosper. Let it remind you that your circumstances are never fixed. They are dynamic, reflecting your innermost convictions. Embracing the infinite nature of abundance sets the stage for everything else you will do on this journey. It prepares your heart and mind for the bountiful possibilities that are poised to emerge the moment you declare, "Yes, I am ready to receive." Underneath the wish to expand financially lies a more profound need, the need to feel deeply worthy. When you nurture and appreciate who you are at your core, it becomes easier to receive life's blessings, money included, without guilt or hesitation. You might notice how people who genuinely love themselves often appear comfortable discussing raises, negotiating salaries, or launching businesses. Their self-regard becomes a silent signal that they believe they deserve financial success. Self-love doesn't mean ignoring your flaws or refusing to grow. Instead, it involves a tender acknowledgement of your inherent value, regardless of any mistakes you feel you've made. The moment you commit to seeing yourself as lovable and deserving simply because you exist, you create a powerful magnetism that draws supportive individuals and abundant opportunities into your life. The outside world is a mirror, reflecting back the energy you hold within. By treating yourself as precious, you quietly teach others and the universe to do the same. If you've spent years criticizing yourself, calling yourself lazy, unworthy, or incompetent, you may unknowingly have built a barrier against financial blessings. Imagine trying to water a plant that's locked away under heavy stones. No matter how good the water is, the plant can't get what it needs. Similarly, if your heart is closed off by negative self-talk, even the best external opportunities may feel inaccessible. The gentle remedy lies in dismantling your old assumptions about who you are and what you're capable of. Replace those harsh inner voices with consistent affirmations of self-love. I cherish who I am, and I open my life to prosperity. As you become kinder to yourself, notice how your posture changes. Shoulders may relax, your face softens, and your words become more encouraging. With each compassionate thought, you are releasing layers of self-doubt that weighed you down. This lightness often translates into real-world results. Perhaps you'll suddenly apply for a dream job or start sharing your talents in ways you'd previously been too shy to explore. Each step is fueled by a new internal sense of, yes, I can do this. The power of self-love extends beyond mere feelings. It influences the decisions you make around saving, spending, and investing. When you hold yourself in high regard, you are less likely to sabotage your finances through impulsive actions and more inclined to plan wisely for your future. You might experience a wave of clarity, encouraging you to release old habits that hurt your finances, like overspending to fill an emotional void, and to embrace more mindful patterns that nurture both your emotional and economic well-being. Carry this affirmation in your heart whenever self-doubt arises. I am worthy of unlimited wealth, and I embrace my power to create it. Let it serve as a calming balm to any lingering insecurities. Over time, you'll discover that true prosperity is not about hoarding riches. It's about feeling so secure in who you are that you draw abundance to you like a flower attracting sunshine. By investing in your own self-love, you set the foundation upon which all other manifestations of financial growth will rest. Consider the words you speak as little builders of your reality. Each phrase you utter, and even each thought you entertain, lays a brick in the structure of your financial life. Affirmations are a powerful tool for consciously choosing the kind of structure you want to inhabit. Instead of accidentally erecting walls of lack and worry, you can deliberately create a stable, expansive framework that welcomes affluence. The beauty of affirmations lies in their simplicity. A short, focused statement can carry immense transformative potential when repeated with intention. Whether you say them aloud, write them down, or whisper them to yourself in moments of calm, affirmations shift the energy of your mind, training it to look for opportunities rather than pitfalls. What starts as a few intentional words soon becomes a new mental reflex, guiding your decisions and shaping your responses to life's challenges. Try beginning each morning with a set of wealth-focused affirmations. You might say, I am open and receptive to new streams of income. Prosperity flows freely and easily into my life. Or, money serves as a tool for my highest good. Speak slowly and deliberately, savoring each word. Notice how your body feels, lighter, more uplifted, maybe even tingly with hope. That sensation is your emotional feedback, signaling that you're sending out a more positive vibration than before. Some people worry that affirmations are just empty words, especially if their current bank balance isn't where they want it to be. But affirmations aren't about denying reality. They are about creating a new possibility within you. Just as an athlete mentally rehearses winning a race before their feet ever touch the starting line, affirmations let you rehearse and anchor the feeling of financial success before it materializes in the outer world. This mental and emotional rehearsal speeds up the manifestation process. If you crave a fresh approach, consider one of the trending affirmation methods circulating on social media. One popular technique involves writing an affirmation multiple times each day for several days in a row, sometimes called the 5 by 55 or 33 by 3 method. The repetition saturates your subconscious, making it more receptive to the new money narrative you're planting. Or you could pair your affirmations with joyful music or a short dance break, infusing them with even more high vibrational energy. Yet the real key to effective affirmations lies in consistency and conviction. If you say an affirmation once and then revert to negative self-talk or chronic complaining, the new intention won't have time to take root. So commit to gentleness and persistence. Celebrate small wins, like finding $1 on the sidewalk or receiving a discount you didn't expect, as evidence that your affirmations are already working. Each time you speak a life-giving phrase, imagine it as a beacon of light traveling into your future, illuminating new paths and possibilities. Repeat silently now if you like. I choose words that create a brighter, more prosperous life. Feel the power of that choice. Affirmations are gifts you give yourself daily, little reminders that you are the architect of your life experience, deserving of all the wealth and wonders the world has to offer. Have you ever felt a twinge of shame when thinking about past financial decisions? Or perhaps you carry silent resentment toward someone who owed you money and never paid you back. These emotions, if left unhealed, become knots of resistance that obstruct the free flow of prosperity. A crucial step in welcoming greater wealth is the healing of old money wounds through forgiveness, both of yourself and others. Our relationship with money often mirrors deeper emotional patterns we've absorbed throughout life. If you grew up in a home where financial strain caused constant arguments, you might have formed an unconscious belief that money brings conflict. If you lent money to a friend and never got it back, you may still harbor anger that taints your willingness to trust in future financial dealings. These emotional scars can fester, influencing how you spend, save, or even talk about wealth. But forgiveness offers a gentle yet transformative path forward. Forgiveness doesn't condone hurtful actions or instantly erase all consequences. Instead, it allows you to release the heavy burden of bitterness and regret, opening space in your heart for something better. When you actively forgive, you are cutting the cord that keeps you anchored to painful memories. It's like removing a thorn from your side. The relief you feel may be immediate, or it may develop gradually. But in either case, you regain the energy once wasted on simmering resentment. Start by setting aside a quiet moment to reflect on any financial pain points that still trigger negative emotions. Write them down in a journal. The heartbreak, the disappointment, the moments of unwise spending, the times you felt used or betrayed. Then, place a hand on your heart and gently say, I choose to forgive, and I set myself free. You can even address specific individuals or circumstances. I forgive my younger self for not handling money wisely, or I forgive this person for the debt they never repaid. These statements may feel awkward at first, but keep going. The goal is to free yourself, not to dismiss what happened. If tears come, let them flow. Emotional release is a sign that stored energy is moving, clearing space for the positive experiences you want to attract. With each act of forgiveness, you reinforce the truth that you are greater than your past mistakes or misfortunes. You become willing to see yourself and others through the lens of compassion rather than judgment. To anchor this new state of being, affirm, I release all resentments and welcome a fresh start in my financial life. Notice any subtle shifts within. You might feel lighter, as though a weight has been lifted. From this place of renewal, you can approach new opportunities without the baggage of old hurts. By healing past money wounds, you're essentially sweeping the path clean, paving the way for improved financial flow. In this sense, forgiveness is not a favor you do for someone else. It's a profound gift you give to yourself and your future prosperity. Imagine your gratitude as a golden thread weaving through every aspect of your life. Each appreciative thought not only uplifts your spirit, but also contributes to a powerful energetic field that draws more reasons to be grateful. When it comes to money, this principle is especially potent. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. And this shift in perspective invites an even greater flow of abundance. Every day you handle small financial transactions. You buy a cup of tea, pay a bill, or receive a paycheck. In these seemingly ordinary moments, you have a chance to amplify gratitude. Instead of grumbling about an expense, try saying a quiet thank you for the service or product you are receiving. When a payment arrives, even if it's smaller than you wish, offer sincere thanks for the support it provides. These simple acts signal to the universe and to your subconscious that you are open to receiving more good in your life. Many people create a gratitude journal specifically for financial blessings. Before you go to bed, list at least 3 money-related things you're grateful for. It could be as small as finding loose change in your pocket, or as big as getting an unexpected refund. Over time, you start to see a pattern. There's more abundance around you than you initially realized. You might recall instances where a friend treated you to lunch, or you stumbled upon a discount on something you really needed. In acknowledging these gifts, you train your mind to see opportunities rather than obstacles, solutions rather than dead ends. While practicing gratitude, you may also uncover feelings of envy or resentment toward those who appear more prosperous. When you notice these emotions, pause and try shifting them into admiration. Celebrate others' successes as a testament to what's possible for you. Saying, I'm thrilled to see abundance flowing in their life, and I welcome similar blessings in my own, can dissolve jealousy and keep your energy centered on the abundant nature of the universe. Carry an affirmation like, I am thankful for every form of prosperity in my life, and I joyfully welcome more. Feel the warmth of these words as they resonate within your heart. Over time, gratitude cultivates a sense of safety and trust in life. You begin to see that money, like everything else, is part of an ever-flowing cycle, and your open-hearted appreciation is what keeps you aligned with the positive side of that cycle. By making gratitude a daily habit, you transform your mindset from a state of need to one of fulfillment. And from that place of inner fullness, external abundance naturally follows. This is the magnetic pull of gratitude. The more you focus on blessings already present, the more blessings have room to appear. In the end, gratitude is far from a passive emotion. It is a potent creative force, fueling your journey toward financial freedom with clarity, positivity, and unwavering hope. Standing before a mirror can be one of the most transformative practices for anyone seeking real change. When you gaze into your own eyes, you connect with the essence of who you are, bypassing mental chatter and touching your true self. Incorporating affirmations about wealth and financial confidence in front of a mirror takes this practice to another level, anchoring the new beliefs more deeply in your subconscious. Begin by finding a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Gently look into your reflection. Notice any initial discomfort. Many of us rarely take time to observe ourselves kindly. Start with a soft smile, even if it feels unnatural at first. Then, speak statements of financial success and prosperity as though you are talking to a beloved friend. You could say things like, "I see you thriving in every way. I trust you to make wise money decisions," or "You deserve a lifestyle of comfort and joy." If your mind resists or you catch critical thoughts, "This is silly," or "I don't believe it," breathe through them. Acknowledge the resistance without letting it derail your practice. Over time, mirror work helps dismantle layers of self-judgment, making space for genuine self-acceptance. This process is especially impactful for financial goals because it highlights areas where you might doubt your capability or worthiness. Each time you stand before your mirror, you confront these doubts and lovingly transform them. Try adding a physical gesture of affirmation. Place a hand over your heart or gently tap your collarbone as you speak words of encouragement. This simple motion can help you feel more connected to your body, reinforcing that what you're saying is nurturing and supportive. After a week or two of consistent mirror work, you might notice subtle shifts, better posture, fewer self-critical thoughts, and a growing excitement about money-making possibilities you once considered out of reach. An especially powerful approach is to visualize your financial dreams while looking at your reflection. See yourself signing a contract for a higher salary, paying off debts, or celebrating a significant financial milestone. Let this vision merge with the image of your reflection, as though you're already living that reality. By blending sight, sound, and imagination, you create a multi-sensory experience that your mind registers as genuinely possible. End each session with a loving statement like, "I appreciate you, I trust you, and I believe in your limitless potential." Feel the resonance of these words sink in. Mirror work may bring up emotions, from joy to vulnerability, but each emotion signals that you're touching something meaningful within. Every moment you invest in this practice helps rewrite the narrative you hold about what you can earn, achieve, and become. As the days pass, watch how these new beliefs color your decisions. You may find yourself more open to discussing a promotion, bravely starting a side business, or being more generous with others. That sense of self-assuredness flows from the intimate, honest connection you're building with yourself. In this way, mirror work is more than a ritual. It's a doorway to embodying your financial goals and living them with a sense of genuine confidence. In a world where new self-help methods seem to pop up daily, it's exciting to discover techniques that fuel your wealth journey in fresh ways. Visualization has always been a cornerstone of manifesting abundance, but modern twists on classic approaches can amplify your results. One such trend is sometimes called lucky girl syndrome, where you consciously choose to see yourself as consistently favored by circumstances. Instead of bracing for bad news or disappointment, you affirm that life works out in your favor, even financially. The idea is to cultivate an almost playful certainty that everything aligns to bring more good into your life. Another popular method is the 55 by 5 technique, where you write down a specific financial affirmation 55 times a day for 5 consecutive days. You might say, "I am earning dollars consistently and effortlessly." This repeated writing imprints the desired outcome onto your subconscious. The key is feeling the truth of each word as you write, rather than rushing through the process. The repetition builds a powerful momentum, often leading to surprising shifts by the end of the 5-day period. Scripting is another exciting approach. You act as if your financial goals have already happened and journal about your day from the perspective of your future self. For example, "I woke up this morning feeling completely secure in my finances, thrilled by the multiple streams of income that arrived overnight." As you describe this imagined reality, your emotions respond as if it were genuine, releasing dopamine and other feel-good chemicals in the brain. This heightened emotional state can magnetize synchronicities, ideas, and people who help make your vision a reality. Even simpler is the pillow method, where you write an affirmation on a piece of paper and place it under your pillow before sleeping. The theory is that the energy of that statement merges with your subconscious while you rest, reinforcing your conviction in a gentle, continuous way. Regardless of which technique resonates with you, consistency and genuine belief remain the core ingredients of success. To deepen your visualization, add sensory details. If you're imagining a life of financial ease, don't just picture a bank account number. Feel the softness of the new couch you've just purchased. Smell the fresh paint in your dream home. Or hear the laughter of loved ones enjoying the experiences your abundance has made possible. Let your senses deliver a convincing preview of the wealth you're calling forth. End each visualization session with an affirmation such as, "I honor the creative power of my mind, and I embrace the future I envision." Then release any lingering attachment to how or when it must happen. Your role is to set the intention, fuel it with belief, and remain open to inspired actions that arise along the way. Life has a remarkable way of guiding you to the right opportunities once your inner world is set to receive. Experiment with these innovative methods to find the blend that sparks your excitement. Whether you resonate more with lucky girl syndrome, 55 times 5 writing, or simple daydreaming sessions, remember that your imagination is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Approach each practice with curiosity, confidence, and a heart open to life's infinite forms of abundance. Beneath every financial challenge lies a hidden belief, an internal story you've carried about what's possible, what you deserve, or how money should come to you. Sometimes these beliefs sound like, "I'll never earn more than I do now." "Rich people are greedy," or "I'm just not good with numbers." While it might seem daunting to change these narratives, remember that beliefs are not set in stone. They are conclusions your mind formed at some point in time, often without conscious awareness. To identify limiting beliefs, notice repeated patterns in your financial life. Perhaps you always end up with just enough to cover expenses, but never quite manage to save. Or maybe you earn well, but find ways to lose or spend money quickly. These patterns are your mind's way of staying consistent with your deepest held convictions, whether they serve you or not. By becoming aware of these convictions, you reclaim the power to transform them, Begin by writing down each limiting statement you catch yourself thinking or saying. Then challenge it with a question like, "Is this absolutely true?" Or, "Could there be a more empowering way to see this?" For instance, if you tend to say, "I'm terrible with money," rewrite it as, "I'm learning to master my finances one step at a time." Notice the immediate energetic shift. A once defeating claim morphs into a supportive intention that invites growth. Reinforce this mindset shift with a bridge affirmation, one that acknowledges your progress while still reaching toward a higher vision. Instead of jumping from "I'm broke" to "I'm filthy rich," opt for something like, "Each day, I become more skilled at attracting and managing wealth." This gentler approach often feels more believable to the subconscious, preventing the resistance that can arise when a statement feels too far from one's lived reality. As you replace old beliefs with new possibilities, be prepared for inspired actions to appear. Maybe a friend suddenly recommends a free financial course, or you feel a strong urge to apply for a promotion. Trust these nudges. They are the universe responding to your new, empowered mindset. Each step you take further cements your belief that a prosperous life is not only possible, but unfolding right now. Whenever you sense doubt creeping in, return to an affirmation like, "I choose to believe in my ability to prosper, and I act on my new beliefs." It's not enough to merely shift your thinking. Sustained transformation comes from uniting new thoughts with consistent, positive actions. Over time, these incremental changes reshape your external world, often in ways that feel natural and gracefully aligned. Ultimately, transforming limiting beliefs isn't about pretending your past never happened. It's about consciously deciding that your past does not have to dictate your future. You have the power to rewrite the script of your financial life, one belief at a time. As you continue to swap out old stories for new truths, you'll find that the choices that once felt out of reach become your new normal. That is the essence of empowerment, recognizing that no belief is more powerful than your decision to change it. You hold within you a remarkable ability to shape your financial destiny. By daring to visualize your wealth, you tap into a wellspring of inner guidance that leads to tangible shifts in your outer life. You've explored how embracing the universe's infinite abundance, cultivating self-love, wielding affirmations, and mending past money wounds all converge to create a strong foundation for prosperity. Through gratitude, mirror work, and innovative visualization techniques, you've learned that wealth isn't just about numbers. It's about aligning your entire being with the flow of good that is always present. Along the way, you discovered that true financial freedom begins in the heart. When you forgive yourself and others, you release emotional burdens that once blocked new opportunities. When you choose gratitude over complaint, you transform each day into an invitation for further blessings. And when you lovingly challenge old beliefs, you open the door to new actions that reflect your higher sense of self-worth. The journey doesn't end with this video. In fact, it's only just beginning. Real, lasting change is forged through daily practice and consistent nurturing of the mindset you've ignited here. Every time you speak an affirmation or look into the mirror and declare your worth, you are planting seeds that will flourish in the days, weeks, and months to come. Remember to welcome each small win, a surprise gift, a promising lead, or even just a peaceful feeling of confidence, as evidence that the universe is responding to your new beliefs. If challenges arise, see them as stepping stones that refine your commitment. Life might test your resolve, prompting you to return to your affirmations, mirror work, or journaling. Each time you do, you strengthen the neural pathways that lead to a brighter financial reality. You learn to trust the process, and more importantly, to trust yourself. That trust becomes the cornerstone upon which abundant living is built. Keep this final affirmation close to your heart. I am the creator of my financial destiny, and my life overflows with wealth and well-being. Let these words remind you that you are never powerless. You are, in truth, magnificently equipped to manifest your dreams. You have the tools, the courage, and the creativity to see it through. As you step back into your daily routine, carry the essence of these lessons with you. Prosperity flourishes where there is love, and your capacity to love yourself, your life, and the endless possibilities before you knows no bounds. Each day offers fresh opportunities to affirm your worth, heal old wounds, and welcome the abundance that resonates with your soul. May your bank account fill up as a mirror to the richness unfolding within you. And may you continue this transformative journey with a heart wide open to all that awaits. Go forward in peace and confidence, knowing that every positive thought, every act of gratitude, and every word of self-encouragement paves the way for a future filled with the promise of prosperity. You are worthy, you are capable, and you are already on the path. Embrace your power now and watch your life blossom into all you envision, and even more.